wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it just had a huge impact because at the time, kids' TV was very much kind of comedy, very male-heavy, and don't get me wrong, I love, Chuckle Brothers, I'm here for it, Basil Brush, love all that stuff, but along came Tracey, and it was female-led, and it was about really important topics that hadn't really been seen very much. I mean, we had stuff like Biker Grove and stuff, which hit some hard, tough subjects and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like Tracey Beaker kind of took you on some really cool emotional journeys, and we hadn't really seen much of that, so I think it just had like a really big impact.
And some of you'll probably find funny, actually, when I worked in residential, in the bits, the folders that were for, the training ones, the rough draft ones, they all had your name in it, because obviously safeguard, they can't use other kids' names. Right. So you were used as an example as well, and which was pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been speaking to some care experience people today, and it does. I mean, obviously, Tracey Beaker had lots and lots of flaws. It's not exactly a very truthful representation of some care experience people, but it did have some, It did do some great things to represent the care experience community, and I think it made being in care less of a taboo subject. Like before that, I personally didn't know anything about being in care at all. I didn't even know if I knew anyone that had been in care, and for some reason it wasn't really a subject that was even talked about, and at least it gave kids that were looked after a reference point, at least. So at least if you were at school and you were being looked after, you could at least say, well, I'm kind of like Tracey Beaker, so at least the other kids would at least sort of know what you were going through, even though it probably was nothing like the dumping ground. I'm sure you didn't just suddenly break out into a food fight every 2 minutes, because let's be honest, you probably didn't.
There was a Friday night karaoke.
There was a Friday night karaoke?
Oh, yes.
That sounds like...
yes, I was Brittany every night.
Yes, you were Brittany. I love that. I absolutely love that. But the original dumping ground from the series was based on a real care home. The art department, the producers had gone into an actual care home, and the kids from that care home were allowed to decorate their room how they liked it. That was actually based on a real care home.
That's amazing. And then after that, you went on to the success of Danny's House.
Danny's House, yeah, what a weird trip that was. So,
that was a cool show, I thought.
Yeah. So I was involved right from the very beginning of the kind of whole development process of Danny's House. Originally, we were wanting to do a Saturday morning sketch show, and it was supposed to be me and Reggie Yates. So, yeah.
Was that your co-star in Danny's House?
Well, no, he didn't even end up being in it, so I don't know how we got from doing a Saturday morning show to how it ended up actually being the Danny's House that we know now. But, yeah, I just wanted to do a really weird, trippy programme that you could watch as a student, probably when you got back drunk from a night out and still enjoy it. So I think I somewhat succeeded with that. But, yeah, I just wanted to do a show with some mates, dress up in some weird costumes and just have a laugh.
And that was what you achieved, that, because it was well cool.
I think so. But yeah, loved it. One of my favourites, actually.
We got any other Danny's House fans here?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys.
I'm going to take this time now. Has anybody else got any questions for Danny while we're here?
Yeah.
Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. You're going to have to really shout them as well, because I am deaf.
To be honest, if you had your way, who would you have wound up with out of the entire cast? Who would you have seen Tracey wind up with? Would it have been like Crash? Would it be, and what would have been like your dream version of Trace? Like, where would you like to take it? Would you like to go to the grandma stage? Or would you...
So you mean like romance-wise? Who she'd end up with?
Yeah.
Because
I just thought you and Crash, to be honest.
Oh, you think she'd end up with Crash? I kind of like the fact that she ended up with Peter in the end. Like, I kind of like that, because like no one saw that coming. Like little Peter, it's kind of weird if you think about it. When you look back at that first series, you're like, that's kind of creepy. But seeing him now, yeah, I like that. I dig that.
Attractive.
Yeah, so right. And by the way, that's the third actor that's played Peter. Interesting, right? But anyway, I kind of know I'd still pick Peter if I had to, because I love that character. And Grandma Tracey Beaker, oh, it's going to happen one day. She's going to cause some chaos in that old people's home.
Oh, you know that's on the card.
She's going to cause some chaos.
Actually, going back to that, I loved, when you reprised Tracey Beaker, then you come back, didn't you? And you were actually working in there, wasn't you?
Yeah, I've brought Tracey Beaker back so many times now. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised people aren't bored, but every time I bring her back, we seem to break the iPlayer.
I think embrace it because, you've come up with a classic, so...
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think some actors would probably get really bored of playing the same characters, but you don't normally get to play the same characters so often unless you're in a soap. So for me, I kind of look at it as like a gift because I'm like everyone else. Like, I want to know what she's up to next. Like, I'm a fan. What's she doing? Where's her journey going to go? Like, I'm desperate to know. So
you're really blessed, though, really, that you like a role that you can come back to so many times.
Exactly
that you love doing.
Exactly that. So if Jacqueline Wilson, if you're out there somewhere and you'd like to write another book, I'd be welcome to bring her back again.
Sure, you'd like to see another Tracey Beaker
how
show.
How you doing there? Sorry, there's just an inflatable dinosaur behind you, so it's somewhat distracting.
Okay. Anyone else for a question? Yeah. Okay. If you'd like to come forward. How are you? You all right?
Oh, I love your hair bow. Hi, how are you, darling?
I'm good, how are you?
Do you know, I'm having a lovely time.
Good. Basically, I'm one of your biggest fans.
Thank you.
I've seen all of your films and read all your books.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm Morgan, by the way. I'm one of your biggest fans. And the question is, how old were you when you started acting and how did you get into the role cast?
So I first started acting at the age of 6. I think my parents just got really, really bored of me performing in that living room. And they were like, enough of this. I don't want to watch this anymore. Go away. Go to a drama class. And then I got sent up for auditions and landed parts and then kind of just escalated from there, really. And then I got Tracey Beaker at 12. And actually, that's such a boring story.
It's not.
Because I went to an audition and I read for the part and then I got it. It's so dull. I'm so sorry. I wish there was like a really fantastic story behind it where, something exciting happens, but it's so boring. I went in, I read the script, and I did it well. And they went, yes, you can have the part. So
you were amazing at it.
Thank you. You're so lovely. Thank you.
Question in? Anyone else? Yeah, you come forward. They all love having you here.
So underdressed. Look at this. Wish you'd made an effort.
Hey there.
Hi.
My question is, were there any memorable moments, like kind of bloopers, when you were filming the series?
Oh my gosh, so many. So, the most memorable, I think I've said this probably to someone already today, so I do apologise, but that musical episode that we did, oh my goodness, I hated that so much. You can see it in all of our eyes that we did not want to do that one bit. Our acting is so bad in that episode because not a single one of us wanted to sing any of those songs. There's a reason why that episode is the one that never gets repeated, but for some reason it seems to be one of the fans' favourites. So in that one, probably most bloopers is just us laughing at each other, because don't forget we're teenagers, so we're all laughing at each other, not with each other, at each other. There was a lot of times, I don't know which house it was, but one of the houses had a really steep hill in the garden. So many people epically tumbled down that. One of our chaperones fell from the top to the bottom. We heard such a loud crack that we thought it was her leg. It was actually her bra bone. So, but she's okay. She was fine. She was fine. It was just her bra bone that snapped. Thank you. You look great.
So a question I think I'd like to know, and I think everyone else would like to know, have you got any exciting projects in the pipeline?
I do, but I can't talk about them, which is so
let's talk
irritating.
about them.
Isn't that so annoying when people do that?
Well, keep your eye out, okay? IMDb.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I hate it when people do that as well. I've got such exciting things coming up, but I can't tell you about it. It's really irritating.
I'll take that one. That one's on me.
But I am doing Panto at the end of the year.
Panto?
I am. In Whitley Bay, which I don't think is anywhere near here.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. I see what you did there. It's practically Scotland, so I don't think we're near Scotland here, are we?
Nowhere near Scotland, but you got
No.
fans. I'm sure you'll have some willing to travel.
You never know. Whitley Bay, everyone. Come on down, it'll be great. I'm playing Belle in Beauty and the Beast.
Wow.
And for anyone that knows me,
Whoa.
knows how much I love Beauty and the Beast, so I'm going to be Belle. I'm not too old to be a princess. Yay! I'm so happy.
Actually, tell us a little bit about your pantomime experience, because
Yeah.
that's something you've done a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, so I do panto every single year and have done since I was 6.
Wow.
So this will be, oh my gosh, this will be my 30th year.
13th year.
30th. Not 13th, 30th.
30th.
I know, I'm that old. Can you believe it?
You've still got them youthful looks. Now,
Thank
haven't
you, mate, thank you. It's the moisturiser.
Okay. Well, I think we've got time for one more question. Naturally, yeah, come on.
Hi.
Well, musical episodes are always hit and miss, aren't they?
Oh, that was particularly a miss though, wasn't it?
How did you deal with like child stardom? Because obviously some people are like, it doesn't do well for them, but you seem to be doing really, really well.
Thank you. Well, I think I'm probably one of the only ones that didn't end up in rehab. So, yay for me. Thank you. Yeah. I think that it helps that I was around before social media. So that's kind of a good thing. Although I've just joined TikTok, everyone. Hence why I keep filming everything, because now I have to do that, apparently. But yeah, I think that has a massive, huge impact. And I think, honestly, had I been around when social media was a huge thing, I don't think I would have coped as well, because everyone's a critic, aren't they? And everyone needs an opinion, and sometimes the opinions aren't so nice. But actually, I get such nice feedback from everyone, and everyone is so nice to me because I remind them of their childhood, which is a lovely thing. So, yeah, I think that I'm just one of the lucky ones, to be honest with you, but I can totally see why so many people go down the wrong path, because as like a child star or whatever, you don't get much help. You kind of do the product, and it goes out there, and then you're just kind of left to fend for yourself, and there's not an awful lot of help or guidance out there. So I try my best to kind of help the kind of up and coming ones and try and be a support for them, especially career-wise, kind of help and point them in the right direction. But I've been so lucky in terms of going on and doing Danny's House and then other projects and being able to do stage work and now moving behind the scenes and doing directing. So I'm just super lucky. So, yeah.
You do quite a lot, really, don't you?
You know what, I do all right. I know most people think I've just been living under a rock, but I've been doing all right,
Sound like you're busy.
I have. I've not been on TikTok, but I've been doing all right.
How can these people follow you on TikTok?
Just search my name.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's loads of
Okay,
fake
then.
ones though, but I'm the one with probably the most amount of followers.
Okay, Danny Harmer on TikTok now, everyone. So make sure you go like and follow. Oh, I've actually got a bit of a question for you, Danny. Probably a bit of a bizarre, random question.
I
but,
love bizarre and random.
Oh, well, you're going to love this. So what do you think of magic? As in,
Oh, I love
David
magic.
Copperfield.
I love magic.
Yeah?
I love magic. It's one of my favourite things, actually.
Because I don't know if I told you, obviously all these guys, they've just had to sort of painfully sit through my first act.
Not painfully, sure.
Oh, I'm sure it was, wasn't it? Just a little bit, a little bit. But, Joe, one thing I've always struggled with, I've never been able to get myself a lovely assistant, and...
Do I get to be a glamorous assistant?
You do.
Do I? Oh,
And
yes.
there's a trick I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
And I think you'd be perfect for it. So you up for it?
Absolutely, yes.
High
please.
five. Do you all want to see Danny Harmer help me with a magic trick? Okay. Okay then.
I'm so excited.
So I'm just going to put this over here for a minute. And that, in fact, actually, your name? Rob. Could you help me as well, actually? Yeah. So I've got one chair there and one chair there. You can just kindly pass them up to me. I'm going to stand here, and because I've always wanted to be one of them big, cool-looking Las Vegas stage magicians, think Chris Angel now.
Ooh. Do I need a costume or am I good? I'm good in my dungarees.
Not disappearing. Let's see what I did there. Straight back. So, actually, Danny, have you actually ever helped with a magic trick before? A few times? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, what I'm going to ask you to do now, if you can kindly come back onto the stage for us, and then I just want you to just gently sit in the middle of the table for me. Oh, thank you for that. Just sit in the middle of the table for a minute, okay? And please, don't look so nervous. Now, if you just sit, look at the audience.
Thanks.
Oh, please, don't look so nervous.
What have I
don't look so nervous.
You keep saying don't be nervous, which is making me more nervous.
I'm going to say that then. If you can, just now bring your legs around this way for me, okay? Around this part of the table.
Oh, it's very thin. What is happening? I did not sign up for this. What is this?
Just be brave, Danny, just be brave.
Well, maybe? No. I'm just going to get you comfortable, hold.
What is happening?
Now, Danny.
Yes.
Okay, health and safety talk now, okay? I need you to keep your arms exactly where they are at all times, okay?
What's going on? Can someone call my kids? Okay, thank you.
I'm going to give you that. All you see here, tuck that underneath the frame for me.
Tuck that underneath the frame.
Okay. Now, this usually goes right, but have you got any famous last words for your fans?
Yeah. Bug off! I'm instantly regretting my choices right now.
You'll be okay, Danny, don't worry.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you're all here to witness this. So we all having a nice time? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we good?
Now I think we're ready.
What on
Now-
earth?
Now, Danny, why don't you do that cloth, if you can, tuck it underneath the frame for me. It's there to protect you. That's it. That's it.
Is that okay?
That is perfect. That is perfect. Now, a little story for you. See, when I was at school, I remember once my head teacher, I said to him, I watched Jaws the other night, and it was the scariest thing I'd ever seen. And you know what he said to me? He said, it's still not as scary as seeing you with a power tool.
What?
Danny,
Yes?
all I need you to do is just hold your breath. And you guys, all I need you to do is count this half of the room, no fun there. Give me a bit of a countdown. So I want you to give me a 3, 2, 1. Let's try it.
3, 2,
1. This half of the room, I want you to give me a
Yes, I think so. Oh my gosh! No, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, yes! Yes?
How you feeling?
Not too bad, actually.
I just want to make sure
Still move your legs.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying.
Right. So far, so good.
Okay, we're good, everyone. We're good. Oh, okay. Never again. Never again.
And I think everybody would agree when you have completely exceeded your expectations here. You've been absolutely amazing.
Thank you so
Danny.
much. Thank you.
Everybody, if you do want to go and get your photo with Danny, she will have no rest day. No rest. She will be in the